Hey, hockey fans! Welcome back to the Oilers Fanatic. Today, we continue the Pacific Division Comparison Series, taking a look at the Oilers' 7 Pacific Division rivals. For these comparison videos, I will focus on the goaltending, top 4 defensemen, and top 6 forwards. I'll take a look at the full roster for each team in my Pacific Division Rundown and Standings Prediction video, which will be posted following the conclusion of these 7 comparison previews. The sources for the numbers and line combinations I'll use for my comparisons are CapFriendly and Daily Faceoff. In our first 5 installments, we covered the Vancouver Canucks, Los Angeles Kings, Anaheim Ducks, San Jose Sharks, and Vegas Golden Knights. We continue our series with a look at the Seattle Kraken. This will be Seattle's inaugural season, so their history is still to be written. Some key additions they have made over the summer include Jordan Eberle, Jaden Schwartz, Yanni Gourde, Mark Giordano, Jamie Oleksiak, and Philip Grubauer. Let's begin by comparing the goaltenders. Mike Smith versus Philip Grubauer. Mike Smith finished last year with a goals against average of .331 and a save percentage of .923 in 32 games. Philip Grubauer finished last year with a goals against average of .95 and a save percentage of .922 in 40 games. Smith had a slightly better save percentage, but Grubauer killed it with his goals against average. I'm really shocked the Avalanche allowed him to walk. $5.9 million is a great cap hit for a goaltender of his caliber. Grubauer takes the edge in this matchup. Mikko Koskinen versus Chris Strieger. Mikko Koskinen finished last year with a goals against average of .317 and a save percentage of .899 in 26 games. Chris Strieger finished last year with a goals against average of .206 and a save percentage of .927 in 23 games. I'm shocked that Strieger finds himself in the number 2 position in Seattle. I thought he would get a chance to take the reins, but when you can add a goaltender like Grubauer, why not? Seattle should easily have the best goaltending in the Pacific. Strieger takes the edge. Overall, the Kraken take the edge in goal. Let's move on to the defense. We're going to look at the top 4 D-men for each team. Darnell Nurse versus Vince Dunn. Dunn is a solid D-man, but Nurse has proven himself a strong number 1. Nurse takes the edge. Tyson Barrie versus Adam Larsson. Didn't think I would be doing this comparison a month ago, but here we are. Barrie posts the better numbers for sure, but I trust Larsson more as a defenseman. I give Larsson the edge in this matchup. Duncan Keith versus Mark Giordano. Another strange comparison to be doing. Giordano has posted the better numbers and has been a captain and will be a leader for the Kraken as well. I give him the edge. Cody Ceci versus Jamie Oleksiak. Ceci is coming off a strong season, but I don't think anyone would choose him in this scenario over Oleksiak. Oleksiak takes the edge. By a score of 3-1, I give the overall edge to Seattle on defense. I'll now compare the projected top 6 forwards for each team. I'm placing Zack Cassian in the top 6 based on him being signed, his current salary, and speculation he will be given an opportunity there. It can very easily end up being Kyler Yamamoto or another right winger in that slot. Zach Hyman versus Jaden Schwartz. This one is a close call. Who has the better numbers has gone back and forth over the past few years, but Hyman has posted the far stronger plus-minus. Not by much, but I give Hyman the edge in this matchup. Ryan Nugent Hopkins versus Cali Crook. Nuge has posted consistently stronger numbers, although Crook has an impressive positive run in the plus-minus. Not a landslide, but Nuge takes the edge. Connor McDavid versus Yanni Gourde. Gourde is a fantastic center, and every team in the NHL would love to have him. But every team would also love to have Connor McDavid more, so he takes the edge. Leon Draisettel versus Jared Mccann. This is another one that's an unfair comparison for Mccann, but that's where he finds himself in the lineup. Good player, but Draisettel takes the edge. Jesse Puljujarvi versus Jordan Eberle. Eberle is an elite, but he's been a consistent performer for years now with the Islanders, while Jesse is just building himself up. Jesse could overtake him in the coming years, but for now, Eberle takes the edge. Zach Cassian versus Jonas Donskoi. Like Eberle, Donskoi has been a consistent performer in San Jose and Colorado and has posted far stronger numbers than Cassian. Donskoi takes the edge. By a score of 4-2, I give Edmonton the edge at forward. Final tally, goaltending and defense goes to Seattle, forwards goes to Edmonton. The Seattle Kraken take the edge in this matchup. In our final installment, we will feature the Calgary Flames. What do you guys think? Who will finish higher in the standings? Sound off in the comments below. Enjoying the videos? Please like and subscribe for all the latest Oilers content. You've been listening to The Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.